that is clearly how they feel, or certainly the way that they are expressing themselves.
Giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that taught me this truth that rule well. Shalom to the elect, scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kodash Paya, and as you see here, Iranian lawmakers chanting, you know what, right? And then you're hearing this on CNN after Israel, what we in? October 8th, 2023. Israel over there, in Israel today, the land just got attacked by Hamas and a bunch of Palestinians, and I said it's gonna bring it. This is gonna usher in Iran. Who knows how the stage was set as far as them just coming into the borders or whatever, and kidnapping Israeli women and parading them and taking tanks and ambulance trucks and bombing their buildings, and just a complete ambush. I believe after Biden sent $6 billion of tax money or something like that over there in Iran. So nevertheless, the point is that it's prophecy because it gives a reason for Netanyahu, Israel, to declare war, right? And we know, and remember this dude right here, General Wesley Clark, where he claimed or overheard, but he stated that America is gonna go take out. They plan to take out 7 countries within 5 years, and one of the last ones I believe is Iran. Not only for oil or things like that, but that's what's gonna cause also Israel to bring this beast into war. And guess what? Scriptures say Russia is going to be a guard unto these other nations. So World War III is speeding up. You know, this came out of the blue. This was like an uppercut, you know what I mean, to speed the times up. Let's get, and look, that shows you that the people that's over there in Israel are not the true Jews today, right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians are the biblical Israelites, the real Jews. That's why they call them Jewish, they're imposters. But if they were the chosen people, right, there would have been peace in that land already, you know? Because peace is going to come to that land, not only after it's destroyed, not utterly, but till the true people go back to that land with the Son of Man, all right? And I believe Hamas attacked them on their so-called holy day. Look at that. This is Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord, that he that hath taken against Edom and his purposes, that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And the least of the flock is who over there in Israel? Amalekites. You know, which Amalek was the grandson of Esau. And it tells you here also in Jeremiah 50, right? The least of the flock shall draw them out. I want to get Ezekiel 38:8. After many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always wasted, but it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely. All of them, hold on. So these are the talking about the armies, but I want to get hold on. Salaki, here it is. Ezekiel 38:7. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company, which is their other armies, the bands that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Right? So you're seeing the formation of these BRICS nations joining Russia. You know, you got China putting their troops in these Caribbean islands and Africa and whatnot, Iran, North Korea, all right? And then you got these smaller nations like Turkey, India, you know, Saudi Arabia. So a lot of the America's allies are leaving them. As a matter of fact, since I stated that, you have here an article, End time headlines, people celebrating attack on Israel. In London, Saudi Arabia blames Israel for unprecedented Hamas terror attack. Right, now let's go back. Let me see. So wars in the horizon. Then I believe there's an eclipse October 14th, if I'm not mistaken. So if they do try to come with this peace and safety and unite, whether these attacks was planned, strategic, nevertheless it's all speeding up prophecy. Regardless, as the scriptures we just read, you know, we know when they say sudden peace of safety, then sudden destruction will come upon them. Because they've been talking about, oh, peace in the Middle East, whatever, man. You know, you got all these new articles now on this war going on. Israel warning system for end of days earthquake is called on their holy day. Alright? And Biden's talking about, yeah, we with them. You know, and then you got people in London celebrating that. Hey, and that shows you what? This is a house divided against itself. Alright, let's get another preset. It's Book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So, that's what's happening. These other nations are sharpening their garden tools, so to speak. Getting ready for war, because we in a season of war. We're not in the season of building, farming, trades. You see, everyone's going, they picking a side. You know? Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So it's a global war. Yahweh's Shabbat, Yahweh's judgment, I believe, over there in the Middle East. Because the Lord's gathering the nations to pour upon them his indignation. You know? Because before we go to that land, it's going to be cleansed anyway. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 9 verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So back in the ancient times, you had a war where we went to war with swords and shields, horses ambushing each other, you know, man to man, blood spilling everywhere. You hear men screaming, metal clashing, right? Horses, arrows flying. So this modern is going to be with bombs, with intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's why Esther in the scriptures it says the Lord's missiles shall not miss. The Lord's arrows shall not miss. Roughly paraphrasing, rather. You know, his arrows are not gonna miss, which you're referring to his missiles. You know. So let me let's go here real quick.
Which Israel has not seen in 50 years, almost to the day to that Yom Kippur War in 1973, which also caught Israel by surprise on a holiday. Today is a holiday, technically, at Simchat Torah. Also catching Israelis by surprise, 6:30 a.m. is when this started, a barrage of rockets coming from Gaza towards Israel, and it has not stopped since that hour. We have seen now thousands of rockets fired, including as far as where we are in Jerusalem. We've had at least 5 air raid sirens sending us into the shelters. We've heard multiple explosions in the air over Jerusalem. The same has been said for Tel Aviv as well as southern Israel. But even more alarming are these ground infiltrations. The Israeli military has confirmed that dozens, if not more, militants have infiltrated Israel from Gaza. We've seen videos of them on the backs of pickup trucks, on the streets of Israeli villages, and as well as we know from the Israeli military that they are currently actively engaging in firefights with militants on the streets of several villages, as well as 2 army bases, as well as the border crossings. We have heard harrowing tales from Israeli civilians who are hiding in their safe rooms, in their bomb shelters, in their houses. They say that militants are firing just outside their door, trying to enter their homes. We do have reports of captured and or killed Israeli soldiers and civilians. We do not have that confirmed yet from the Israeli military. But we have seen videos that Reuters has published of what appears to be at least 1 tank and an Israeli soldier being taken out of that tank by Palestinian militants. And in addition, we have seen videos, and our own team in Gaza has seen Israeli military vehicles being brought into Gaza. Even the emergency services, Magen David Adom says one of their ambulances has actually been taken into Gaza. The latest numbers on casualties we have.
Alright, so you heard that, and yeah, we in that time of war. You also got developing breaking China planning to send record number of warplanes to Taiwan, right? You also got NATO troops, I believe, by the Polish border, also being ready to get sent to Ukraine. You know? So that's the Lord setting these different armies, these militaries up all throughout the Middle Eastern regions and these other areas. Let's get the book of Zephaniah real quick. Book of Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, which the Lord is doing now, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, which is righteous judgment that he'll be justified of doing. Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And it's already being kindled. You know? Let's get Book of Revelation chapter 11 verse 14. It reads, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So we're heading to that third world war, World War III. Alright? So let's see where this takes off at. Quick update, prophecy. Yeah, man. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.